Update top for Italian League standings Serie A Week 15 2023 Inter against Udinese. Inter Milan has interesting facts and is ready to be strong provided they are able to beat Udinese in Week 15 of the Italian League. The Italian League match Inter Milan vs Udinese is scheduled to take place at the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza, Sunday, December 10, 2023. On paper, Inter Milan is favored to win. Simone Inzaghi's team collected 35 points, 2 points ahead of their closest competitor, Juventus. Meanwhile, Udinese is 15 places different from Inter Milan. The club nicknamed Little Zebra is in 16th standings with 12 points. Capital predictions ahead of the match: the hosts are much better than Udinese. Inter Milan in their last match in the Italian League scored a convincing victory when they beat defending champions Napoli 3-0 at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. This is different from Udinese. The club from the city of Udine was forced to draw 3-3 by Hellas Verona, not during their home match. Moreover, Inter Milan recently recorded facts that prove how powerful the city club AC Milan is in the Italian League throughout 2023. Based on data from the sports website, the Nerazzurri are the club with the most points in 2023. Until week 14 of the Italian League, starting from last January, Inter collected 77 points. This record is more than Napoli, who incidentally were champions of the Italian League last season. Apart from that, Inter made history by achieving the highest goal difference, reaching +26 from 14 Serie A matches this season. Since Inter Milan participated in Serie A, in the first 14 matches of the season, AC Milan's young brothers have never scored a goal difference of that amount. The Snake, nicknamed Inter Milan, holds the status of Capolista, aka the top of the Italian League standings, while currently still competing closely with Juventus with a difference of 2 points. Juventus vs Napoli. The Juventus vs Napoli match is scheduled to take place at the Allianz Stadium, December 9, 2023. Several score prediction exchanges favor the Bianconeri getting full points at home. On the other hand, Napoli is not in good form this season. So this is the momentum for Juventus to win and feel at the top of the 2023/2024 Italian League standings. The Juventus vs Napoli match is the opening match of Week 15 of the Italian League. Juventus itself is now in second place with 33 points and 2 points away from Inter Milan, who are at the top. So if Juventus manages to win, it will automatically overtake Inter Milan at the top. On the other hand, Juventus is unbeaten in 9 matches in the Italian League, with details of drawing twice and winning 7 times. Plus, against Napoli, Juventus benefits from playing at home. Meanwhile, the defending champions, Napoli, are currently in 5th place in the league standings and have not yet found their best performance this season. In fact, Napoli lost twice in a row in the Italian League against Inter Milan with a score of 3-0 and lost 4-2 against Real Madrid in the Champions League. According to the website Sports Report, Juventus had a good report card when they met Napoli. From 46 matches, Juventus managed to achieve 21 wins. On the other hand, Napoli was only able to score 15 wins. Even so, Napoli cannot be underestimated. Because, in the last 7 matches between the two teams, Juventus only won 1 win. Even Napoli are unbeaten in 3 of their last 6 away matches against Juventus in the Italian League. This will benefit AC Milan if Juventus loses to Napoli, and the competition will become hotter in the top 4 of the Italian Serie A League standings. Atalanta vs AC Milan. The Atalanta vs AC Milan match in the 15th giornata of Serie A 2023-24 is believed by many to not be for the hosts. However, the majority think that La Dea's meeting with Rossoneri this time is likely to end in a draw. One of the reasons, Atalanta will act as host. It's true, they have only won once in the last 7 occasions they have hosted Milan. However, it is worth noting, 3 of the other 6 meetings ended in a draw. This season, the Rossoneri have also recorded 3 draws in their last 5 away matches. Milan's chance of winning is open due to several factors. The most crucial thing is of course better performance. AS Rossoneri won 3 of the last 6 matches, while La Dea only won 1 win in the same number of matches. This shows that the crisis experienced by Atalanta is more severe than Milan. If a draw occurs, it will be the best momentum for AS Roma to get closer to the standings with AC Milan. AS Roma vs Fiorentina Week 15 of the Italian Serie A League will be celebrated by AS Roma vs Fiorentina duel. For AS Roma as the host, this match will be a momentum to remain at the top of the Italian league standings. It is known that Jose Mourinho's team is currently in 4th place with 24 points. After stumbling at the start of the season, AS Roma finally rocketed back to the top flight after beating Sassuolo last week. However, the Capital Wolves team's struggle to qualify for next year's Champions League is not over. There are still important matches waiting, one of which is the match against Fiorentina. According to the schedule, the AS Roma vs Fiorentina duel will take place at the Stadio Olimpico on Monday, December 11, 2023. Vincenzo Italiano's team could be a threat to Jose Mourinho's squad considering they are only 1 point apart in the standings. Fiorentina are currently listed in 6th place. They are believed to be struggling when they visit AS Roma headquarters. The reason is, the winner of this match will get 3 important points to be able to stay at the top. The condition of the AS Roma squad is starting to improve along with the return of injured players such as Lorenzo Pellegrini and Renato Sanches. In fact, Captain Lorenzo Pellegrini has the potential to make a comeback from the first minute in AS Roma's match against Fiorentina later. In the match against Sassuolo yesterday, the 27-year-old player came off the bench in the second half. Playing for 23 minutes, Lorenzo Pellegrini is believed to be returning to Jose Mourinho's starting 11. It's different with Renato Sanches. The Portuguese midfielder on loan from PSG will probably only take to the field in the second half. The player who has been away from the field for a long time will start a slow comeback from the bench. For the front line, it is predicted that Jose Mourinho will still rely on Romelu Lukaku and Paulo Dybala. Both of them will start from the first minute considering that the match between AS Roma and Fiorentina will be fierce. Meanwhile, from the opposing camp, Fiorentina has doubts about their mainstay winger, Nico Gonzalez. The player from Argentina is reportedly doubtful for the match away to AS Roma headquarters after suffering a muscle injury. On the other hand, this will benefit the hosts because the player is known to be quite impressive this season. Why not? Nico Gonzalez has recorded 9 goals and 2 assists from 17 matches in all competitions so far. He will clearly be a big threat to Jose Mourinho's side, but his fitness problems will instead bring a breath of fresh air for the hosts.